don't care, I don't care. What's up, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Breana. Welcome. If you are new here, consider subscribing really quick. If you are already subscribed, welcome back. Thank you for watching my video. Anyway, today's video, as you can tell from the title, is a really quick, not really quick, but it's a kind of a life update video. I'm just gonna be sitting down talking, and I've decided to straighten my hair today. If you know me, if you've watched any of my other videos, most of the time that I'm recording, my hair is in a bun. I always wear my hair in a bun no matter what. Sometimes I'll do like a ponytail, whatever. I hardly do my hair ever. So I'm about to do my hair. I'm about to straighten it really quick. This video may turn into a vlog. If I go somewhere later, I may go to Hobby Lobby later, I don't know. But if not, it's just gonna be a sit down, me talking, life update, like I said. So my straightener's heating up. I don't know if it's hot yet or it's getting hot. I'm gonna take these rings off. So I had a few things that I wanted to talk about. So if you saw in this video, I got my license in, so now I'm a licensed esthetician, and I'm a licensed esthetician. So now I can practice aestheology, aesthetics, facials, makeup, lash extensions, all that. And I am licensed by the state of Texas. So yeah. And another thing that I wanted to talk about, which is going to be pretty funny, is I got fired from my bartending job. So I guess I'll talk about that first, since that is really, you know, that's been the most major thing other than getting my license. So let's talk about that. So if you know me, if you follow me on Snapchat, you have seen my rants that I do when I get off work from my bartending job. And actually, if you have not seen them, I'm gonna link one right here. Okay, so that was just a small, you know, piece of some of the shit talking that I used to do coming from that job. That job messed with my spirit, messed with my just everything. I used to hate going there. I used to dread going there. I used to dread being there. It was horrible. But I made so much money. I made so much money, right? You know, but eventually the money wasn't really outweighing how I felt. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't like how I was treated there. I didn't like the way I was approached constantly by guys. I mean, and I know that I'm pretty. I know that guys are going to try to talk to me, whatever. Like, I'm not stupid. But it's the way that I was approached most of the time. Like, I felt like I was being treated like a piece of meat. And I didn't appreciate that, especially being in a relationship. But, like, that on top of, there was always something going on up there. The place was not, man, like the way that they ran that business, the way something was always broke, whether it be behind the bar, in the kitchen, bathrooms overflowing, all kinds of stuff. And when I'm the kind of person that I could see myself doing anything, right? So if I'm a bartender, I could see myself owning this place. If I worked at a gas station, I could see myself owning 10 gas stations. If I work at Walmart, I could see me being the store manager at Walmart. Like, I just, you know, so there, being a bartender and watching how the managers manage, how the owners don't care about what's happening. It was like, you know, you can't expect people to take you seriously if you're not taking yourself and your business seriously. You just can't. You just can't. At least you can't expect that from me. If you don't care, I don't care. My mirror's over here and my camera's right here. So that's what's going on. Basically, what happened, the owner, it was just a joke. The whole operation, European operation, was a joke. It was a joke. So I treated it as such. Period. If I had a messed up schedule or something like that, I would give my shift up And then honestly, all this came with the way that I felt about the place. Honestly, came with how I was being treated at the place. And I think, you know, me and my friend who act the same way, feel the same way about the place, actually got fired on the same day. And it's so funny how things happen, because so we got fired, right? Well, actually I got fired first. So I had 2 lash appointments this day. I'm gonna tell you how it happened. I had 2 lash appointments this day. One lash appointment just left and the other was on her way. So I realized I got that setting on my phone where the missed calls just go straight to voicemail. So the missed call went to voicemail and I wasn't sure if it was my lash person or not, lash client. So I called back and, oh, this is so-and-so with HR, blah, blah. And I'm like, what's up? Like, I already knew what it was from the way that they were doing me already. Like, not giving me shifts, not giving me hours, stuff like that. But while that was happening, me and my friend went above our manager's head to another manager who promised us shifts and was like, you know what, that person doesn't even deserve to be a manager, so here, we're gonna give you these shifts. Okay, cool, that works, whatever. Honestly, I'm not planning on being here past the new year anyway, and you know, they could feel that, whatever. So we were agreed shifts from one manager and then fired by another. But all of them knew, but when we asked them, they act clueless. And it was like, me and my friend think that stuff is, okay, so back to how I got fired. So they were like, this is human resources, blah, blah, we want to let you know your employment has been terminated. And I'm like, why? And they were like, oh, do you recall an incident that happened? You were trying to close somebody out of a ticket, or somebody was trying to close somebody out. Somebody wanted you to close them out and you had their card, and there was a situation about that. And I'm like, the day that y'all are talking about, I was on the outside bar that doesn't even have a POS. I can't even keep tabs. So what are you saying? Basically everything she was saying was not true. Like and I'm like, it's funny because I know what's happening, and I know if you want to fire me, like, I can't argue you down and make you not fire me. You know what I'm saying? But for the sake of making you feel stupid, let's go. Like, let's go. Like, let's go. So basically, the end of the conversation, she was like, she didn't have shit to say, so she was just giving me corporate answers. So I hung up the phone. So then I'm calling my friend, and I'm like, bitch, if I got fired, I know you about to get fired. So I'm calling her. This bitch sleep. And then eventually I have my lashes, and she leaves, and then she calls me back and we're talking about it. So then later on I go to what's going on? Later on I talk to the owner, one of the owners, right? So basically my friend told me that the owner told her, oh, I have no knowledge of this. I didn't know. So-and-so didn't go through the proper channels to fire you. That was not done the right way. So yeah, I'm gonna look into this. So then I call him and he tells me something totally different. Every manager told us something different. What makes it all so funny to us, is because we're like, we don't care about getting fired. Like, we don't care about getting fired. That's not it at all. So please don't misinterpret this. What was funny was, y'all are grown ass men and y'all couldn't even fire us. And y'all couldn't have your reasons and stick with those reasons, and this is what it is, and you fired for this, and that's it. Be a manager. You know what I'm saying? Like, own your position. The fact that y'all are so weak that y'all couldn't even do that, it's like that is the reason that we're in this situation. That's the reason we don't care, and we haven't cared for so long. You know what I'm saying? Like, so funny. And it's just like, I'm not a puppet. I'm not a puppet. I'm not going to be anybody's puppet. You can't pay me enough to, you know, be in a situation that's messed up. You know, like, act like this shit is cool and it was just stupid. It was just so stupid. So that's what happened about that. So I'm no longer working at my bartending job. But I was hardly there before this happened anyway. Like I was hardly even at work. So yeah, that's over and done with. And now my peace is just better. So back to you know, my real life update. Aside from that, like what's actually been going on, I realized, anybody else do that? Like to see if it's hot, put it by their cheek. Has anybody else realized, and if you haven't, I encourage you to look back on your life, like for the last year, and see how far you have come. Like have a real reflection session. Like, it dawned on me one day, and I don't know how or what I was doing to make it dawn on me. I realized that the life that I have been wanting to live, I'm currently living. I realized this like maybe 2 weeks ago now. And I just got so happy. It was like a breath of fresh air, because for the longest, I just kept saying, oh man, I can't wait till I'm not bartending. Or if I am bartending, I'm not bartending as much. Basically not working for anyone else. Not working for anybody else that much. Like if I had to, I would, but it wouldn't be that much. Maybe like once a week or even once every 2 weeks. But most of my income and time would be spent lashing or doing my practicing my aesthetics license from home and YouTube and being home with my family. That's all I've been wanting for the last year. Like every time I would get frustrated and talk my shit and go into that job and, you know, just be talking my shit, that's all I would be saying. Like, man, I can't wait till I'm at that point where I can do X, Y, and Z from home. Like, I wanted that to be my life so bad. And then I realized that that's exactly what I'm doing. That's how I'm living. Like, I don't wake up having to go to work. You know, I don't have to be on anybody else's clock. You know what I'm saying? And at this point in my life, money isn't a huge thing for me anymore. Like, I mean, it's starting to be again, but for a while it wasn't. Like, I just making all the money in the world, my sanity and my peace came before that, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And it was really, this is what's going on with this. It's like, what is going on with it? I love this thing, but it be tripping. This is really taking longer than it should because I'm recording. That's how I've been feeling about that. So now I'm gonna talk real quick about my lash business. That is a funny thing too, man, because there are people that I follow on social media that I think are like, you know, I like their work. I think they do good work, and you know, I'm gonna follow them on social media and see their work. For the longest, people that I'm looking at their work, like, oh man, I can't wait till I get to that point. I have gotten to the point where now they are asking me stuff about they're asking me questions about my product. What lashes do you use? What glue do you use? Oh, what's the map for these lashes? Asking me stuff, and I'm like, is my stuff really that good? I mean, I know I'm getting better with every set, but you know, you're your own worst critic. Like, I'm always looking at ways to be better. I obsess over everything. Y'all know me. And it's just crazy how fast, how good I'm getting so fast is what I'm trying to say. Another thing that goes into that is, remember how in my last video, I said something about classes? How I was like, I don't see how everybody's doing these classes, and I wouldn't really, you know, want to do classes or whatever. I was just speaking hypothetically. Like, I was just saying, you know, I'm not really going to offer classes. You know what I'm saying? After that, I have had like 3 people ask me if I offer a lash class. Like, y'all think my work is that good? Y'all want to learn from me? Like, I'm shook. You know, like, this is crazy. Like, thank you. But like, what? It's crazy. That's where I am. I'm in such a happy place. Like, everything is going so good. Like, everything is getting better. Everything is just so good. So good. The only thing that I haven't really been doing is my YouTube. That's the only thing I have not been actively practicing that is actually a stream of income for me. YouTube, I get paid from YouTube the 21st of every month. And if my deposit is not bigger than the last month, that's all on me because I haven't been recording and, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. Because I've been lashing. But along with my lashes, my clients, so my word of mouth really is growing. Like my people are recommending, my clients are recommending people like crazy. Like they really like my work. And even I was worried about lashing from home. Like people aren't going to want to, you know, come to my house and they're going to think it's unprofessional and this and that. But the fact that I have a whole room dedicated to it, when they walk in, they're like, oh, this is not, like, it's not what they expected. I don't know what they expected, but it's good. Like, the feedback that I'm getting from my lashes is so good, and it's just going so well, y'all. It's going so well. I am going to do, like, a lash room tour for y'all and show y'all my, and the reason that I wanted to go to Hobby Lobby today was to possibly create a flower wall to do for my client selfies and stuff like that. So I may still do that. And another issue that I'm having, right? Another issue I'm having. Bay's birthday is on the 29th of this month. And we have each other's locations on our phone, right? Not for any crazy reason, but you know how people be getting taken and shit like that. Like, I feel much better if something happened to me and somebody had my location on my phone. You know what I'm saying? So, that being said, one of these days I was about to go somewhere, and one of the places I was about to go was to go get his birthday gift. And I messed around and told him, all right, I'll be back in a couple hours. And he was like, that's gonna take you, where I told him, he was like, that's gonna take you a couple hours. And I was like, shit. And then he put two and two together and was like, I don't want nothing for my birthday. Like, do not go give me nothing for my birthday. But who would I be to not get you something for your birthday? I'm gonna get you something for your birthday. If you take it back, that's on you. But I'm gonna get you something for your birthday. So, let me make sure you didn't sneak in here. So, yeah, now I have to find a way to make it to where I want to go to get his birthday gift without him suspecting anything. Not only suspecting, if he checks my location, he's gonna see where I am and he's gonna see what I'm getting for his birthday, you know? So that's like a daily struggle for me. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that. Alrighty, my hair is all straight and pretty. I don't know if I'm gonna do my makeup. Lately, like for the last month or two, I have really liked my bare skin, and my skincare regimen is not all the way there. I need to get it there since I'm an esthetician, but I have not had a really like good skincare regimen lately. My skin has just been, you know, it's not the best, but it's just like, look, I don't know, like I've really enjoyed my bare skin lately. I need to get lash extension. That is a struggle with me, y'all. So if you're a lash artist, let me know what you think. I feel like I should have lash extensions because I'm a lash artist. I feel like it's a conversation starter. I feel like it's, you know, eye-catching and, you know, but I feel like by getting lash extensions, I'm marketing somebody else's work. But I feel like I should have them. It's just, it's so weird. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do about that. I want them. I want them to. So it's like, what if somebody says, oh, where'd you get your eyelashes from? Oh, I do lash extensions. You know, I don't know. Back to the life update. You know, people have been asking me if I do classes, and honestly, I thought about taking people up on that and doing a lash class, but I'd rather keep my integrity, and I'd rather perfect my craft before I start taking people's money. I want to be able to offer them the best, and I'm not about to just, I could have a lash class right now. Yeah, I could show y'all my technique, show y'all, I could have a lash class, but I feel like there are so many, I think there are so many people doing lash classes and all this, and these handing out these crazy certifications when they not even really legit. I'm not even sure if I can't even see myself making a flyer saying lash class with how many flyers I see of people doing lash classes. It's weird. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to get there. I'm gonna have to people are really gonna have to be like really loving my work for me to just get there. I don't know what it's gonna take. I thought about doing one-on-ones, like, no, I don't do classes, but you can come and pay this little small amount and I'll sit with you, and you know, we'll sit together and I'll show you some things. But like me certifying somebody, not yet. But when I get there, baby, it is on and popping. Even more into my lash business. If you have watched this far, please follow my lash page on Instagram. It is Sweet Aesthetics. Get it? Sweet, whatever. One of the first of many retail products is it's not up. It's almost done. It's a lash cleanser. It's my lash cleanser. So I filled my bottles. I have my brushes. My bags came in, and then now all I'm waiting for is the labels for my actual bottle. So once that is in, I'm gonna have my first retail product for sale, and I'm excited about that. And other retail products I plan on doing, off the top of my head, I know I'm gonna do an eye cream, and I know I'm gonna do, actually no, that's all for sure that I know I'm gonna do is an eye cream. I thought about like lip glosses and lip scrubs, you know, because really when you have lash extensions, you don't care about nothing. Oh, an oil-free eye makeup remover. That's the other thing. Oil-free eye makeup remover, and an eye cream. Those are something for sure that I know I'm going to offer, as far as retail products for Sweet Aesthetics. But, anything else in addition to that, I'm not sure about. You know, when you get eyelash extensions, all you really need is something on your lips. You know, like, you don't need that much makeup. So, or you don't want that much makeup. You're already done when you wake up. Alright, y'all, that is it for this life update video. Thank you guys for watching. Once again, if you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe real quick and follow my Instagram account. And I will see you in the next one.